Hi everyone, I'm Ben from Midwest Mountain Outdoors. Today we are talking about the stealth wool jacket and the matching stealth wool pants from Origin USA. So if you're interested in hearing more about the stealth wool jacket and pants, stick around and I'll give you a rundown on each of these pieces. Alright, first up to talk about today, this is the Origin stealth wool jacket from Origin. This shown here is the Highland camo that they have. As you can see, there's a lot of white in there, or light colors, kind of designed for more of that Western application. However, maybe I'm a little bit different, but I prefer, even for whitetails, this type of open pattern. For me, if you think about sitting in a deer stand, your backdrop is kind of a light sky. So this kind of pattern kind of suits what I'm going for, especially at distance, as dark patterns tend to turn dark, or really dark, and like a black blob at distance, whereas this should be a little bit more lighter and kind of help break that up. Anyway, as far as the jacket itself, it's largely based on wool. You can see in here that the surface of the wool itself has been essentially scorched. I forget, super high temperature. They basically kind of almost burn the outside of it, I guess, for lack of a better term. But it kind of gives it a rough feel, but something that like a DWR or a water repellency can be on there, and also kind of helps with that durability on the outside. On the inside, if you look at the white color, that is all super soft wool. I don't have any problems with wool against skin, and this is super soft and shouldn't bother you at all. However, it is kind of like that second layer piece, so don't have to worry about that. Let's see, so that's a lot of wool, but on a few areas, specifically right across the shoulders, there is another textile on there. This, I believe, is the same exact material that they use on their nylock pants right here across the back, so it kind of helps with abrasion there. That same material is on each of the elbows. And then on the inside of the hood is kind of another soft material. This is the same thing that they use for their Tetra Lock, like first layer or hot weather stuff. So that's super soft, and it works out perfect for the inside of your hood. Let's see, that's really about it for the jacket. For sizing, I'm 6 foot, around 190 pounds depending on the day. This is a size large. It fits me pretty darn good. A lot of length on the arms, so no worries about that at all. In the middle, a little bit on the bigger side here, but that offers a little bit of flexibility as far as how you want to layer that. When you sit down, kind of bunches up a little bit right there, but again, that's good for layering. And frankly, if I went to a medium, I think the length would probably be a little bit too short. As far as pockets, 2 of your normal side pockets here. There is a chest pocket, but notice it's pretty small. I have relatively small hands, and it's about the size of my hand there. So I can't quite get the whole thing in there, and that probably isn't big enough for a lot of phones that we all carry nowadays. But nonetheless, it's still a pocket there if you want to throw something small in there, maybe a wallet, whatever. Zippers do have like almost like a water resistant barrier, I guess you could call it. A little bit rubber material to help with water there. One thing I noticed, if you can hear that, some of these zippers are a little on the loud side, so if you're a real stickler on noise, it might be something you have to pay attention to. As far as that hood I was mentioning, there's that liner on the inside that kind of keeps things real quiet. Of course, I'm wearing a hoodie here underneath this, since mostly it's going to be at second layer anyway. But there you have it. That's the jacket. I guess I should mention on the inside, just on the inside of the zipper here, there is like another, that Tetra Lock perforated synthetic material on both sides on the inside. Kind of adds a cool touch to it, as well as it probably helps with abrasion and wear on the other side, since that's probably a high wear item. So there you have it. That's the jacket. I'll just keep that on. Pants, essentially, it's that same scorched material on there, if that shows up at all. It is again on that rougher side, but should help with wear and tear on that. Not super not loud like you would have like with a soft shell or anything like that. Pants. How much you want to talk about pants? But knees, there's like that same nylock material over the knees to kind of help with wear. Let's see, quite a bit of stretch in around the back side of the pants itself. So that's really about all we need to talk about there. Two pockets, one hip here. This is also a size large. I'll go ahead and put this on over the top of just like a Dickies workwear pant. My typical pant size is like a 32 waist, 34 length, and these fit great. There's still a fair amount of room there, so if you go up to a 34 or something waist, you should have plenty of room there on that. So over the top of that second, basically has the second or even third layer, plenty of room, normal pockets. There's that thigh pocket. It's on the top, which for a deer stand hunter or deer stand guy, if you're sitting down, that works out good if it's on the top here as opposed to the side. So I prefer that. Some people want it on the side though. But really that's about it. Here's your top and bottom. I'll throw that hood up if somebody wants to know there, but that's what it looks like. Top and bottom. Let's see. I think that's just about everything I want to talk about. The only downside I've found so far with this jacket is there is not a harness, a safety harness pass through on the back. That could be something that Origin probably should improve upon if they're kind of targeting a tree stand hunter. For me, I'll just wear it out over the top for now. The abrasion on the shoulder, or abrasion resistance on the shoulder, should help out quite a bit. Yeah, so that's really about it. If you have any questions on this, I've also done another video on some of the other Origin pieces. Their Kilos, or their Ninja Wool hoodie, their Nylock pants, and then their Tetralock long sleeve. I'll post a link below for that video. But really, besides Origin has their insulated, I forget exactly what it's called, their insulated jacket that I haven't talked about yet because I don't have it, but otherwise just about all the other pieces I own and have used. So feel free to shoot me a message down below if you have any questions, and great. Thanks a lot, everyone.